All right, guys. Hey, thank you for listening. First, let me open up this presentation. So a few things that I want to talk about. And so, how many of you have Facebook? Everybody? Everybody in this room has? Do you have Facebook, Todd?
I do.
Oh, you do? Okay. Well, I know there is going to be a lot of questions, and I'll start about it. What the hell is going on with this? 1 second. How do you? It just worked. Sorry, guys. You see any? Oh, okay. This is a completely different screen I was showing. Okay. All right. So there's three types of people on social media. Where is the marker I can use? When social media came up, this is big. Is this one right? Okay. So we have three people when social media started. Okay. We have people who resist. You want to use that one?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we have people who resist. That's people who just don't want to have anything to do with social media. It's too much. I don't want to get involved. I don't want anything. Then we have spectators. This is probably the biggest group of people. This is people who have Facebook, who have Instagram, and all they do is meet other friends on there and look at the different pictures, look at the videos, okay? And then we have people that we gotta become, is people who market the social media. Like, real quick, media, Jesus Christ, I can't even spell. So, like for example, like Tori, for example, you know how many followers do you have on your Instagram? 2,100. How many people did you sell from there yet?
Well, I have a different.
Do you have business Instagram? I haven't checked it. I haven't found it. But like for example, if somebody searches your name, that's the first thing that comes up. Everybody wants to make, like let's say when you start with social media, and I'll talk about like what is like good names to put on so you are easy to search so they can find you. Now, anybody knows how many people have, for example, Instagram? I'm gonna aim on Instagram right now in the world. There's 1 billion of people in the world who have Instagram. 500 million of that use it every day. Every day. There's 104 million users in the United States. What do we have, like 270 million population? Just about that. There's 48 million kids under 10 who probably don't even have a cell phone. So imagine every customer you get, let's say out of 3 people, probably 1 has Instagram. And the way we sell cars, most of these people are gonna have some type of social media. Have them follow you. That's huge. And especially on social media, you can aim on certain areas with promotion. Biggest thing is it's free. Who has Instagram? How many people of this have here Instagram? 1, 2, 3. Okay. To sign up for Instagram is completely free. Takes maybe 4 minutes. Okay. They don't need any special information. You just make your own username, password, and all this, and you put your email on there. Instagram, what it is, it's really easy because you can post videos up to 59 seconds. Then there is Instagram TV where you can make longer videos, and you can. The really cool thing about Instagram is you can actually aim at certain population around you who's like, for example, me. When I make a promotion, because Instagram mostly is free, but you can pay for promotions, which are actually not that expensive, and I do it myself. I have promotions, I'll show it to you, how you can aim for people. I'll talk to you about this in a second. But how you can aim for people like around the Pittsburgh. Like I aim for people who search Acura, Infiniti, BMW, Porsche, Audi. You know when you sometimes scroll through Facebook and just those random ads pop up? That's what you can pay for. Like for example, I spent $4 and I reached 10,000 people on that ad. Would you spend $4 to just for that many people to look at it? And big thing is what people don't do with social media. You have to be active on it because non-active people don't get follows. You know, if friends tell you, hey, you post too much, it's okay. You're not aiming for that friend. You're aiming for the other people that you never reached. Okay? And people start talking about you. So first, username and bio. You can see 2 different profiles here. Like this guy right here, just has his name, not much. This looks more professional. You want to put your stuff in there. You want to put, you know, I change font. There's a special app, and I'll get it. That's too much detail. But you want to set up your bio that when somebody opens it up on computer or on their phone, they're interested in it. Not just some random guy who sells cars somewhere. Okay, you know, so the name I used to have completely different on Instagram. It was like Matters Grosco. First was BMW, then was Lexus. I changed it because it wasn't catchy. You want to find something that is catchy that people are going to remember. That's going to be your enterprise. That's going to be your business. I have on average about 15 people a month contacting me, strictly about cars. Then I have different businesses as well, like a lot. But you will get a lot of scams and stuff like that. And followers change all the time. It's not just about the followers, it's about the people who actually contact you. Okay, setting up of your picture. I've seen a lot of dealerships who aim for, hey, we have this car for $200 a month. That's not what people want to see. When they go on Instagram, they don't want to be sold. They want to be interested in your content and the way it looks. Because on Instagram, this is not like Craigslist where you're just going to go buy a car. Like this right here, for example. This is one of the sales guys. And then you have this where you have completely different setup, completely different design of pictures, different flow. Which account is easier and you would rather follow. You know what I mean? Somebody who's really interested in the cars, they're gonna follow this. They don't wanna really see cars like this who are completely cut off, and it's all about the design of your page. And you know, that takes a little while, especially to get followers. First thing what you wanna do, you wanna advertise yourself. That's how I started. I mean, I started this only like a month and a half ago. I got about 4 sales out of it already. And there is people in the room who have a lot of followers on their Instagram that can use it. Staging your cars. This is most common mistake that I see everybody doing on Instagram. They'll post these cars. They'll be, for example, this guy, I know him personally. He'll be lazy. He won't pull this car out. It would take him extra 45 seconds to pull it out so it doesn't look like poop. I mean, you know, I mean, people are not interested in cars like, hey, I have a Silverado for sale. I can't even see the headlight on the picture. And then these are actual pictures that I took, and you can take them on the cell phone. It's not like I'm special photographers. Took me a few seconds. I mean, honestly, like I take my phone, use Photoshop, and it takes me 20 seconds to edit these pictures. And you want interesting cars too. I mean, I don't really sell Bentleys. I can, like Toyota. I don't sell Toyotas, but I end up selling Toyota Tacoma last month. And without social media, nobody would know. A lot of people. I'm from Europe. I don't know as many connections as many people. You know, like you have your family here and stuff like that. Many people, what do? Oh, I sell cars. That's not the right approach. You want to entertain yourself as a business. Like, you know what? I'm really good at what I do. And just tell them about like the whole system that you do. You want to make sure you entertain them, not just because there's so many people that buy cars not from you and you know them for your whole life. Just because they just take it for granted. You just don't talk about it. You know, and I know so many people like that, you know, they'll go to big conventions, or I know people who have these family meetings for Christmas. There's like 50 people there. And you never talk about it. All those 50 people have cars here in the United States. How many percent, you know, buy from you? Social media is the way you can stay in front of them. More you see somebody, like there is, how many times did you have ad on a Facebook that you were like, I'm not gonna watch it? That you showed up 6 times over a week period, like period of 1 week, and then you end up watching it just because, oh my God, what is this? I mean, I've seen this 6 times, I'm gonna see it. You know, or my face, you know, like nobody wants to see my face, but they're gonna remember this guy sells cars. Like you don't see many car salesmen advertising themselves. I spend in advertising as my own enterprise. I have pens. I already have 1,200 pens floating through Pittsburgh with my name, my picture, and my Instagram on it. You go sign for a dry cleaning at Wexford, in Market District, you're signing with my pen. And you know what the most stolen thing in restaurant? Pens. Waitresses love pens. So if you go for dinner, I throw them some pens. And when you have to pay for your dinner, most people use credit card. They'll give you the pen to sign with, and there's Slovak car guy. Now it ends up in their purse because they took it with them. You know what I mean? You want to advertise yourself. This is I don't like to just sit at the dealership and not do anything. It drives me crazy. And this way I have communications over Instagram. I can entertain them. I make videos, and I make few different types of videos. So I go for clients, and then I try to make videos help other salespeople. And why? Because if customer or your future client sees you that you're trying to help out other salespeople, they might get an idea, okay, this guy knows what he's talking about, I'm gonna see him. So that's why I talk to salespeople and how to sell cars as well. I mean, I've been doing this for 9 years. I'm not saying I'm the best, but I try to master my craft. And it helps. I mean, people see me. I've had people coming in a dealership and asking for a Slovak car guy. I've never even met these people. I was like, who are you? They just said that they saw me on the thing, because it's a there's many times happens that somebody comes to your dealership and they just ask for you because they read your bio on the site, like Lexus site. We had people like, hey, I want to talk to this guy because I read his bio. He sounds cool. What if you could skip that whole process and get in front of them before they even search your website? Then you know that there's a guy that I'll probably want to see. So you can kind of skip the process there. Okay, content, hashtags, promotions. So yes, Instagram is free, but just like I told you, there is promotions that you can do. About the content, stay active. You want to post at least, I mean, it's good to post 2-3 posts a day, and then there is also highlights that you can just, it's called story. You guys know what the story on Facebook is? Like when people have the little bubble there and you can click on it and view their videos, you can do that on Instagram and connect to a lot of people. Like for example, and this is funny, Patrick Mazer, who came to see me. Mm-hmm. There is a guy who is motivational speaker, speaks in front of 20-30,000 people. His name is Patrick Mazer. He actually lives in Florida. I mean, he has second house in Gibsonia where he rarely is. Millionaire. Pulls up in Bentley to my dealership, what I didn't even know, and searches me to talk to me for an hour and a half because he found me on Instagram. I don't even know this guy. He just shows up, and we talk, and it's not like he was offering me some type of different business. We just talked like how to improve certain things. He wanted to talk to me about this presentation. But that's the thing, people start reaching out to you that you never even knew before. It's not just getting customers from there, it's improving your own art. Like that Patrick Mazer, he brought so much to me for motivational speaking because he's been doing it for like 15 years. It was pretty cool. I didn't know he was coming. I was talking to Sal, to my general manager. He just pops up from the corner. He's like, hey, I'm here to see this guy. And then we just talked. It was, yeah.
Your face was beat red.
Well, because
you were so excited.
I was excited because, I mean, you don't have every day somebody with Bentley who's been doing this for 15 years just pulling up, searching you in Wexford, Pennsylvania, Yeah. So, and here's the thing, yes, I have right around 1,200 followers because you have a lot of scam people and stuff like that right now. But I have way more people searching on my Instagram. The funny thing is that my grandma in the village in Slovakia where she lives, she has barely 1,000 people living in that village. But I have 1,000 people, just follow me every day. Hashtags. Everybody know what hashtag is? What does hashtag do on social media? Todd, do you have any idea? I'll tell you. I mean, that's not. Okay, so hashtag, and you can use it on Facebook, you can use it on Instagram. And that's another thing where I put a lot of hashtags on my things. On the beginning, when you're building your own social media, you want to build up people, you want to start using a lot of hashtags. Let's say you post a picture, right, on Instagram. Let me see if I have a picture here so I can show you. Okay. You post a picture on Instagram. Okay. This is the post by 12,270 total impressions on one post, which people actually saw. These hashtags right here, I don't know if you can see it, but there's like Lexus, Pittsburgh, Pitt, cars, Audi, BMW, Porsche. You can put up to 30 of them on Instagram. 30. If you put more, it will not post the hashtags in it. Okay? There is good hashtags, there is bad hashtags. So first, like Todd, I'm gonna tell you, hashtags is, let's say you put Lexus. Anybody who searches on Instagram Lexus in a search bar, your picture is gonna pop up. Because you hashtag Lexus, right? If somebody looks for Porsche, there is hashtag for Porsche, Acura. So you're gonna start popping up in front of people that you never knew, and that's how you get visibility. That's how you get visibility on the entire thing. Here's the thing, bad hashtag. For example, hashtag here, sweet Toyota Corolla. Somebody will hashtag that. You know why that is a bad hashtag? Because absolutely nobody's gonna search that certain word. And people do it all the time. All the time. They will go on Instagram and they'll be like, I don't even know. red backpack. I then just put word that nobody's gonna search. You wanna put hashtags as broad as possible. But in most of my hashtags, I involve 412, and this one I didn't put 724, but Pittsburgh, Pitt, sometimes I put Penn's game, da da da. I wanna aim for this area. Now, this video had 1,245 views. That's what you're aiming for. On average, on your account, you will have about 5% of likes, like the ratio towards your followers. So, some followers are more active, some are not, but you want to have the views. That's what you're looking for. And that's actually, I had a giveaway. And I did it a little too early. I didn't have enough followers for it, but it worked out great because I got visibility. But I bought from my own money. I went to Ports at Lexus and spent $100. I bought a backpack, Lexus backpack. I bought a thermos, hat, keychain, pen, wine tote, I think. Spent $100 in my own money, but I told them it was worth like $200 because I bought it at employee price. And I made a giveaway. I told them, listen guys, and I had 3 different posts. I had on here in Facebook, and I told them, follow me and tag 3 of your friends underneath under the giveaway. That's how you will enter into a giveaway. And that way, let's say you get 20 people and they tag 3 people. That is 60 other people that you tagged from the area. And actually somebody won it. I mean, he picked it up and he did blow out like on his Instagram. He had about 2,000 followers that he got it. And you want to make it interesting. There is a purpose why I have red seats in that video. Because if you take a video and it doesn't pop in your head, it's the last chance that you will watch it. Just like my pens. It doesn't just say my name. There's an actual picture on it. It's not like I'm the best looking guy, but pen with picture will interest you more than just writing on it. There's a higher chance of you reading it. So you want to interest people with the whole thing. Now, here's the crazy thing. Rock, and I put this, we are not trying to be, like Rock. He has completely different visibility. But he has 137 million followers. It's half of the United States. I'm not saying those are all from the United States, but 137. It's absolutely unreal. I watched his post one time. Within 45 seconds, he had over 1 million likes. Crazy. There is crazy visibility that internet has. I want to reach as many people as I can on internet. I've been doing this only for a month and a half, but it's working because I have these people coming up. And you want to stay active. He has 137 million, but he doesn't have only 100 pictures. He has 4,200 posts on his thing. Not even talking about when you click on his name right there, boop, there's going to be a story, like 3 a day, 4 a day. So I'm going to start with this insights right here. You can track on your Instagram. And if anybody needs help with setting up Instagram, I'll sit down with you personally. I'll help you with it. Okay, so that's not a problem. Whoever doesn't have Instagram, and I'll give you my cell phone number. So if you have any questions, you can follow up. It's not really hard. It really isn't. So insights, for example, this tells you what days people are more active. And actually on Instagram, the best days are Monday and Thursday. Sundays are actually very slow, believe it or not. I never knew that. I thought people are off. But that's the problem. People are doing different things. They're not looking at Instagram. Most people look at Instagram when they're at work, they're bored. That's what happens. So, like this video, this is between February 13th and February 19th. This right here is a number of people that scroll through my picture within that week. Within that week. Cool thing is it also shows you the hashtags. Which hashtags work the best? 138, okay, from RC350. You can research which hashtags work better.
Which hashtag worked the best for you?
RC350
on that one.
What the hell is that?
That's a car. It's a Lexus RC350. That's okay. That's okay. You could use XT5. You know what I mean? And you can search it on the Cadillacs. You can put a few hashtags. You'll put XT5, CTS,
Right.
ATS, and then you will see which one works the best.
Hashtag XT.
Yes.
I want to do it.
Yeah, and then you will see which one works the best. You know what I mean? And then you research it. But I every time put Pittsburgh in there. Every time. Pittsburgh 412. Because I want to search these people. And there's a lot of people who are from around here, like photographers and stuff like that, have contacted me before.
Guys,
Yes.
always tag the dealership you work at too, please.
What are you talking about? Lexus on North Hills right here.
I'm not saying you did.
Oh, okay, like, yeah.
I'm just saying in general because.
I was gonna get to that,
We
yeah.
have other new websites coming out. We have a new portal site, newwork.com coming out. A third of the page is dedicated to social media for the group.
So,
I'm trying to build out as much as possible.
Now, who's gonna put up things on that?
That's me.
Because we wanted our Facebook to be,
Right.
that doesn't seem to go anywhere.
No,
We're Cadillac Facebook.
your Cadillac Facebook is
there is not enough advertising.
Yeah.
That's the problem, why our
That-
social media is not that good.
So, I mean, I will do this myself.
yeah,
Would there, you talk about champions of this dealership.
right.
So right now at Mazda, for instance, we've got Brianna is
Come on.
killing it for our Mazda stores.
Mazda had less engagement than Cadillac, and in a month, it's gone.
But we haven't had the ability, what,
So what we'll do is
we don't know
talk
this.
about it. So
Right.
can
You know,
we
we've been
make that
asking-
an action item?
You know,
to
we've
get
been asking for
champions?
years, like our
Okay.
Facebook, even to put our customers that are taking delivery
Mhm.
of a new car,
Right.
Right, website.
you know, on our
Yeah.
Facebook, you
Okay.
know?
Now,
I can tell you who's on that.
Okay, so we're on that. Got it. Got it.
and actually people are more interested in a salesperson who is selling them. There's a higher chance of them following you than actual
They would
dealership.
wanna follow me.
You know what I mean?
I
But
can see it.
that is the reason, you know?
I am.
That is the reason. But what I do, so I'll tag my location where I'm at. And then you see this little button right here. That means I tag people inside of the picture. And it's random people. Like I'll tag Lexus. I'll even tell Mercedes. That way if somebody searches Mercedes, it pops up. So you'll have the hashtags. And then you can tag people in the picture. And it shows up that they are tagged. And I'll show it to you personally. I just want to show you how much visibility you can get with Instagram. So ways to attract people. I already talked about the giveaway. That's what I told you. Backpack. This is all I gave out. This is the post that I put on. It's interesting. People click on it, share it. I put it on. So here's the thing. When you post on Instagram, you can automatically click to post on Facebook as well. Okay? This is the thing that you gotta realize. So I want to show you something real quick. If you want, in car sales, we want to build up our own business. So this is you right here. Okay? You have floor ups and stuff that you're looking for. But here's the thing. So you have Instagram, you have Facebook, there's Twitter, there's LinkedIn, there's YouTube, which what I'm getting with this, start with one, master one, like I'm trying to right now master Instagram. Next thing I'm following is to YouTube because I can make longer videos and attract more people. You attract completely different groups and everybody follows you. It's like a wave. It's pretty cool because like I'll wake up to 20, 30 followers in the morning overnight. Just look at your phone and your phone is working while you're sleeping because you're on Instagram and people are viewing your pictures while you're sleeping. Like this morning, I woke up with 25 followers this morning. There is of course some spam, which they will fall off, but you will keep right on 60, 70% of those people that you get. Local appearances, what I meant by that is like, let's say you go to church, you go to wherever, where is a bunch of people. That's exactly what I was telling you about. Tell them about it. Tell them, listen man, I got Instagram, follow me. Doesn't cost them nothing. It's not gonna bother them. But they're gonna see you. You're gonna be in front of their face the entire time. So if they know somebody, there's a higher chance that they're gonna use your name to look for a car. Also, remembering names. They're not gonna really remember your names 2-3 years later. But on Instagram, they're like, oh my God, I saw him on my Instagram. Let me find him. Here, Slovak car guy. That's the guy. There's my phone number. There's my email. Tell them about it. You wanna tell everybody to follow you. Promoting in your area, same thing. Like for example, I actually been even thinking, like for example, by T-Bones on Wexford, there's this big thing. I was thinking even to put a little poster in there. It doesn't cost much. Those pens I give out, I have deal with Vistaprint. I wrote straight to the guy. They make them a little bit less expensive, but they are actually nice pens, and people will keep them. So you want to promote in your area, wherever you live. I throw around pens everywhere, so people just see my face all the time. And self-marketing. Let's say you're promoting on Instagram. I'll show you how you do it, and on the next pages here. So again, we are working in our own business. Yeah, somebody owns the building, but you want to try to sell cars by yourself. And it's easier. I have these people coming up from Slovakia just talking to me because they found me on Instagram. You want to have a catchy name and you want to be out there. There's turkeys outside. But yeah, this is what my pens look like. So I have where I work, I have my name, bold, my cell phone, and then Ed Slovak Car Guy. You know, you might just check him out. It doesn't mean that you're gonna follow him, but you might check him out, especially if you're half interested in cars. All right. So, promotions. Here's one of the posts that I make. Okay. Yeah, I didn't have this Lamborghini in my store. It was up in Bentley, but I actually had 3 inquiries on this Lamborghini. It sold before the guy could have come. But I actually had customer who wanted to buy a Lamborghini from me. Yeah, I'm not gonna get paid the full amount. I'm gonna get unit, but it's a unit that I can sell, and it's more visibility because this guy is gonna be driving around with Lamborghini, and tell people about you.
Slovak car guys.
Slovak Car Guy told it to me. Well, I didn't sell this. I didn't get a chance because I didn't have enough time. But people share this stuff. This right here, this little bookmark. People save this in their own Instagram to take a look at it. I have average of about 10 bookmarks per post. Even for videos I make and stuff like that, that way they can go back and check it out, okay? But again, I had, hashtags, but the way you promote, I wanna show you how you make the entire promotion on Instagram. So this first of all, you have to have business account on Instagram, so I'll help you how to set it up. You can't do this with personal account. It has to be set up as business, and it's free. It's just a little bit different. So you click on this little promote right here, whoop, this pops up right here. Select where to send people. So when you promote, there's gonna be a little button right here that click here or whatever, and this tells you where it's gonna go. So me personally, I don't like it to go to website because I have this Lexus of North Hills. You're kind of losing their attention. Storefront, I don't really have that. Direct message, most people don't want to message you right away after the ad. So I think the best way to do it is your profile, the way they can see all the pictures. And then right here. So select target audience. Look how cool this is. And it's not that expensive, but I want to show you. So when you click on this, I don't click on automatic because it gives too many ridiculous weird people. You can select your location. I have it set up on 30 miles from my dealership. And then I put hashtags. So there's like success, Aston Martin, Mazda, Ferrari, Chevrolet, Bugatti, all kinds of crazy stuff. Rolls Royce, giveaways. Just everything. There is over 100 because it keeps going down. And this aims for people who search this in recent time within that area. There's 1.2 million people in Pittsburgh that you can reach with this ad. 1.2 million. That's more than getting internet leads in your dealership. That's for sure. So what I do next? I click check. Okay. Now budget. Now they have a glitch right now in Instagram because this estimated reach, you can add 0 behind it because it doesn't happen between. I don't know what is going on. I wish I had screenshots from before, but here's where you adjust how much you're going to spend, okay? So let's say you want to run this ad, this specific ad, whatever it is. It can be picture, it can be video, whatever you want. Let's say you want to run it 5 days and you will spend $10 a day. I usually run them shorter. I'll go like 3 days. I'll put $10 a day. But they don't charge you a whole $30. You can pause that ad anytime. So you can see how it's doing. You know what I mean? You post it, and then let's say, this ad is really not working. Like you see right here, I spent $7 out of 20, okay? $6 out of 20. So
Those ads weren't working.
What's that?
Those ads weren't working.
Or I just paused it and I made a new ad. I don't want people to get tired of it, so I'll pause this one, unless it's doing really good, and then post another one. They were back to back. So, but just between these, there's 200 profile visits, okay? Actual profile visits. I spent like $20. Here's the thing. Okay, let's say you spend $200 over a month. Let's say you get 2 car sales. Every dealership pays different, but on average, they will pay for itself plus more. And not just that, this money and the pens are tax deductible because you're your own business. So you can take about 27% off the price that you actually pay for them because you're gonna get it back in tax return. So all that stuff is tax deductible. So right here, this is what you see when you have promotion actually running. This was for 21 hours, so almost a day. I spent $5. That's it, $5. Some people spend on coffee every morning. 1,100 people just scroll through my picture. 60% of those were from promotion, 40% was actually from me. It actually tells you there's 80% weren't following you. So 80%. So let's just say 900 people almost, because it's 1,200 people. Almost 900 people were not even following me. So those new people that I reached in one day for $5. And then it tells you promotion clicks who actually clicked on it. And here it tells you who clicked on your name. So you have the promotion click or who clicked your name. So you have 63 and 23 for $5. See, for me, I'll have coffee in the dealership. And this right here. So I posted, just like I told you, you can post on Instagram and you can post on Facebook.
Now, who
with the
took
same-
your picture?
There's actually a video. I did it myself.
Who did?
I'll show you this video on Instagram. That's no problem. So, first of all, you see how it shows on Facebook? Like you have different name. Just people get interested in different stuff. You don't want to be repetitive like many people are. But this is over 24 hours, okay? 850 views on Facebook. 379 on my Instagram. So within 24 hours, I reached 1,200 people who actually watched the video. So it's just visibility where people start seeing you. And on average, I would say every third video I post, there is at least 1 or 2 people messaging me on Instagram, just because. You know, I had people who wanted me to train them. I had people who wanted me to do business with them. I had people who want to buy a car from me. But people start talking about you. You want people to talk about, dude, this guy, Slovak Karga, he posts so much, holy shit. But then people talk about you in a whole group, and you have 20 people, at least 5 or 6 are getting this visibility of you, that, you know, exposure to people that they're gonna follow you. That's all it is. That's all it is. So, and like after this presentation, I'll show you my Instagram so you can actually see the video. This is what I wake up to sometimes. Like 11 followers, 21 likes, 3 comments. It's just overnight while I sleep. So I had exposure to people overnight. Another 13. Facebook gives me a recap of every week. Past week, I reached 6,100 people with my Facebook. And I had 552 engagement. That means they actually clicked on it, they did something with the ad. They were actually interested in it. So it's pretty crazy. I mean, 6,100 people reached on my Facebook. And again, it's not just about following. I have like 120 likes on my Facebook, that's about it. But I mean, 6,100 people is pretty crazy. I was surprised how this works. So I'll show you a few things here. I'll go on my Instagram here. I want to show you something. Kelly and stuff. You don't have Instagram, right?
Who, well, sign up right, I just signed up right now. Now teach me how to use it.
I will. I will teach you how to use it.
I think I'll have more followers than you in a week.
It's not hard, Kelly.
A lot of personality.
Come on, Kelly. It's easy.
I'm not car guy, I think I'm doing that too.
Hey, whoa. Let's have a competition in the room.
Oh,
And whoever has
oh, please.
the most at the next deal you're gonna present, whoever has the most followers,
I don't know what I'm doing yet.
whoever has the most followers, I'll give them $500.
I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, come on.
I'm gonna spend 400 on promotions and make $100.
$500.
You already have followers.
This afternoon.
I want 10,000. That's what I want. I want 10,000 followers.
Totally not.
No,
You gotta give me a month or so to start this.
you wanna start it in a month and then we'll
Yeah.
do it a month from
A
now.
month from now, yeah,
A
I gotta
month from
figure
now,
out what to
okay.
do it first.
Then a month from now, hey, you got this going?
I don't even got this,
Okay.
I don't even know what I'm doing.
Okay, Cohen, we're gonna do this and, Mattis will just thank you. But it's good. Oh, you're gonna be in this race?
Huh.
We're gonna, for this.
No, I'm gonna help people in the race.
You're-
Okay?
That would be nice.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
yeah,
okay.
we'll buy you a cup of coffee. So
Oh,
what
perfect.
we'll do is,
Perfect.
We'll do
Decaf.
a little fun, but here's the deal. We're gonna go out and look, and Mattis, you're gonna help us be the judge on this, cause I don't know how the hell to get to Instagram. And I don't have a Facebook page, so I.
Hey, whoever splits $500 with me, I'll help you. Okay.
All right, we got a little cheese out there, let's have some fun.
Good.
This is one of those things that you either do or don't do.
You have to stay consistent.
You either go back, and you've already attacked it, doesn't surprise me, and you can talk it all day long, or you can go do it and make a major difference here.
It's huge. It's bigger than I thought. so many people were doing it, and I just like didn't realize how
You know
big
what
it
we
is.
used to do, brother? We used to put our business card at our cleaners. As soon as the cleaner bought a car from us, I moved to the next cleaner.
I give these pens. I am telling you.
Back in those
You know
days,
what?
you always
We
gave
used
your
to have a
card.
sales with John Galtieri, Tin would come. Right, he'd put his business cards on all the used cars on Saturday night.
Yeah.
Just sharing.
All Saturday night, his business cards were on every used car
Yeah.
on Saturday
We
night.
had a guy that did that, beat the shit out of him. So, I'm just kidding. No, you're not. So, at the end of the day, think about that. Think about what we always used to do, and he just in one night, while he was asleep, he had people looking at him.
I think it's the wonderful, I think.
Tori,
it's, you know,
you're talking about what you wanna do down in Toyota? Make your own enterprise. This is yours. Make this yours.
She already has a huge ton of followers. You can just I'm telling you, you have
Take
20,
it to
2,100
another
followers.
level.
And somebody would rather look at you than me, trust me. You already have advantage, you know what I mean? So, okay, so my Instagram, this is what it looks like when you pull it up on the computer. Not many people really pull it up on a computer, but, so, oh, another thing what I wanted to tell you. A trick how to get followers. Follow random people from the area. Doesn't matter if you have to still follow. I mean, 2-3 days unfollow. There is a high chance that when you follow somebody, they're gonna follow you back. They're too lazy to unfollow you. That's pretty much it. You know, keep liking posts. Be active, like talk to people. When they comment on your picture, respond. Because they want to know that you're a live person, you know. So here is like stuff that you can, this is like the highlights from your story. You can just put it here and it makes groups so you can like put videos, just slash them in different categories. Then your thing is so zoomed in, holy crap. How do you, that's okay. So,
There's the LS I sold.
yeah, that's the LS that you sold. But you see, like, it could, I mean, it looks good. I should have, I was lazy. I didn't take the salt sign out. You should take salt sign out, or at least say, oh, another one is gone. But you want to make pictures that attract people, you know? I mean, I had people commenting and stuff like that.
Is that filtered, the picture?
Yeah, so I use Adobe Photoshop on your phone. It's free.
Oh, okay.
I use that, and then I use Instagram. You don't want to just use Instagram filters, because everybody uses them. You want to look different.
Yeah.
Just like that LC that I made.
Let's watch one of your videos.
Oh, my videos. I'll show you a video. Don't worry. 1 second. Come on. See, when you post crazy ton of stuff. Oh, and another thing is pretty cool. I'll show you an app where you can split pictures.
Okay.
When you actually pull this up on the phone, that picture was like together by 2 separate pictures.
What app is that?
I don't know, I'll have to tell you. Especially if you have iPhone, it's probably different app, but they're really easy to get. What the hell is going on? And post stuff like from your real life sometimes. Like there's my kids on the jumbotron in the on fence game. Okay, here it is. There's the ring. Okay, like this was done in Photoshop. I wish when I taken the picture the Red Explorer, of course, wouldn't be there. But this catches people's eyes. Like, oh my God, this actually looks good. And that was made with my phone. I mean, it took me a few seconds, and then I played around with filters, and I played around with different contrast and stuff like that on the Photoshop, and this picture came out, you know. And people like it. I mean, I had people contacting me that they wanted actually original this picture so they can make a wallpaper out of it for their computer. And stuff that like, you know, what the hell is this? Go down. You know, then there's like ring where we got engaged and stuff like that. Okay, so video. I don't know which one video should I